Your morning toast deserves better. You are standing in your kitchen with a knife in hand, and the butter just will not budge. You are not doing it wrong. The butter is bad. Many of Canada's most popular butter brands are quietly selling you a product that tears bread, resists spreading, and, honestly, disrespects the toast, and most of us have no idea why. Today, we break down exactly which 5 butters to leave on the shelf at Loblaws, Sobeys, or Meadow, and which 3 Canadian butters will make your mornings delicious again. If your butter has ever torn a slice of toast clean in half, subscribe to this channel. We do this kind of digging, so you do not have to. Back in early 2021, a Canadian food writer named Julie Van Rosendahl noticed something strange when her butter was not softening at room temperature. She posted about it online, and thousands of Canadians responded with the exact same complaint. Food experts then uncovered the real cause. Many Canadian dairy farmers had been feeding their cows palm fat supplements to boost milk production. That approach produces more milk, but palm fat loads the milk with palmitic acid, making butter hard. It becomes brick hard, even sitting on your counter at 20 to 22 degrees Celsius. This scandal picked up the name Buttergate. The dairy farmers of Canada asked producers to rethink their approach, but the industry did not fully clean itself up. Standard grocery store butter still carries that legacy today, and the brands selling you that hard brick have not fully answered for it. That background matters a lot for everything coming next. Lactantia is probably the most recognized butter in Canadian grocery stores, and it sat right at the center of the Buttergate controversy. According to Lactantia's official company history, it was founded in Quebec back in 1947, then eventually absorbed by Lactalis, a global dairy corporation operating in over 50 countries. That is your first red flag, because when a small Quebec creamery becomes a cog in a global machine, quality control stops being the top priority. Bakers across Canada reported that standard Canadian butter stays rock hard and tears right through bread. You are paying a premium price for a product that behaves like cold plastic. They market it as quality Canadian butter, but it is actually just a brick with good branding. Spend your loonies on something that actually softens. Loblaws sells its own store brand at Real Canadian Superstore, No Frills, and banner stores right across the country. It sounds straightforward and convenient, but the core problem with President's Choice butter is that Loblaws sources from different suppliers depending on the region and the season. One block might be perfectly acceptable, and the next one you grab is a dense, flavorless chunk that locks your knife in place. That inconsistency is genuinely maddening. When you spend your hard-earned loonies on the same product week after week, you deserve to count on it. President's Choice butter gives you a coin flip every single time. That is not a quality product. It is just hoping for the best and calling it a grocery staple. You deserve better odds than that. Compliments, sold at Sobeys and Freshco, and the Metro Store brand both fail in the same way, with complete, total blandness. Leave them on the counter and they still fight back. Home cooks across Canada report that Compliments melts unevenly and crumbles rather than gliding across warm bread. Metro's offering manages to be somehow worse in a quieter way, because it does not crumble memorably, it just tastes like absolutely nothing. Your morning toast is a small pleasure, a few quiet minutes before the day starts. These 2 brands take that modest little pleasure and drain it completely dry. You are asking for butter that tastes like butter, and the store brands from Sobeys and Metro cannot deliver that. Natrel has gorgeous packaging, a premium price tag, and branding that feels trustworthy. Owned by Agropur, a Quebec dairy cooperative with roots going back to 1938, it sounds like exactly the kind of responsible, local producer you want to support with your toonies. Natrel was directly caught in the Buttergate fallout, however. Consumers across Canada reported standard butter staying firm, even after sitting out on the counter, crumbling when creamed for baking, and refusing to spread smoothly on toast. Paying more for that result is aggravating. The gap between what Natrel's beautiful packaging promises and what actually lands on your bread is enormous. They charge like a premium product and deliver a brick with a pretty label. That gap is the whole problem with the Canadian butter market in one example. Stirling Creamery in central Ontario makes a European-style butter called Churn 84. And that number on the label matters more than any marketing claim ever could. According to Loblaws, standard Canadian butter sits at 80% milk fat, while Stirling Creamery notes their butter hits 84%. More fat means softer texture, richer flavor, and butter that actually behaves properly when left on the counter. Even though Stirling pulls from the conventional Canadian dairy supply, the higher milk fat means the butter softens beautifully at room temperature. It spreads across toast without tearing, without resistance, and without drama. The flavor is decadent, rich, and creamy, like butter used to taste before industrial farming got involved. If you have never tried a proper high-fat butter on a good slice of toast, Stirling Creamery's Churn 84 is the place to start. From Prince Edward Island comes one of Canada's best-kept dairy secrets. Cow's Creamery is famous for its ice cream, but the butter deserves every bit as much attention, and it gets nowhere near enough of it. Also sitting at 84% milk fat, Cow's churns their butter slower and longer than industrial brands, and that extra time spent in the churn shows up directly on your tongue. The texture is silky, and the flavor carries a natural, gentle sweetness. It does not fight your knife, it just spreads effortlessly across whatever you put it on. A simple slice of toast with cow's butter on it feels like an actual treat, not just fuel for the morning. It comes from a small island province with genuine dairy traditions going back generations, and supporting that heritage with your toonies is an excellent grocery decision. Not everyone can get to a specialty store for Stirling or Cow's every single week. This is exactly where Organic Meadow steps in. A cooperative of small organic farms, located primarily in Ontario, Organic Meadow specifically bans palm-based feed supplements from their farming standards. Their cows eat grass and hay, which means the milk comes out clean, the butter softens naturally at room temperature, and the color is that warm, deep yellow you associate with proper dairy. It costs a couple of extra toonies compared to the grocery store brands on this list, but it is worth every cent. If Buttergate taught Canadians anything, it is that what the cows eat ends up on your toast. Organic Meadow chose the right ingredients from the very beginning. The difference shows up every single morning, making it the smarter reach next time you're in the dairy aisle. 5 brands known for inconsistent quality quietly drain your morning joy, while 3 butters actually deserve your money and deliver on every promise. The fix is simple. Next time you are at the grocery store, reach past the red and silver foil, skip the store brand coin flip, and pick something made by people who still care about what goes into the churn. Your mornings will thank you for it. If this helped you make a smarter choice in the dairy aisle, subscribe for more honest, practical digging into the everyday things that matter most to Canadian families.